The Line Whisperer is here to give some NFL recommendations on betting and making some wins. I started yesterday back with college. I took a little 2 week break. Now let's talk some NFL. There's 3 games I like this week, one favorite and two underdogs. Let's talk about the favorite I like first, which might be my play of the day, is Chicago Bears in London -5.5 against the stinking Oakland Raiders. Actually, John Gruden's doing better than I thought he would. I didn't think the Raiders, I thought they'd be 0-4 by now, but actually they show up. They beat up a depleted Colts team last week, but I think they're going to be a good 1 week, bad 1 week kind of team. Plus, they had a heck of a journey. I assume they went straight from Indy to London, but still, they got a long ways to go. And Khalil Mack from the Bears, who's been a beast since he got traded, gets to stick it back to the Raiders, and I'm sure he will. Derek Carr's going to run for his life. Not the biggest fan of Chase Daniel, but there's no difference between him and Mitchell Trubisky. Trubisky stinks, and Trubisky would probably turn it over more. Chase Daniel knows his role. He's the backup that's going to hold the steed until Trubisky comes back. So he'll just do whatever's necessary, just like he did last week against the Vikings. I could see a similar score, 16-6, which would be perfect. 23-10, something like that. And the Bears will take home the victory, and more importantly, cover the spread. When you get into the second tier of teams, the second team I like this week is the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Carolina Panthers +3.5. Carolina's okay. They're actually decent. I don't even know who the heck the quarterback is these days. But I really like this Gene Minshew with Jacksonville. I can't stand the Patriots, so anybody who might be able to give them a challenge, I don't think the Jags give them a challenge, but they're a fun team to watch. I hate that my boy, Big Dick Nick Foles, is getting Folesed since he's on the injury list, but Gene Minshew, he looks pretty exciting. He did a great job against Denver, who I liked the Jags to win outright last week. And I think at worst, they lose this game by 3. So I'm getting 3.5. At worst, this game, I don't even think they lose by 4. The Jags are going to cover this game. They look good. Fournette, somehow, I never liked him to begin with, looks really good last week. The Panthers, decent, solid team, but this 3-game win streak they have with their backup quarterback is going to come to an end. The Jaguars are a better team. They know what they need to do. On the road, there's really not much of a home field in Carolina. I'm not too concerned about that. It's not far for Jacksonville. Take Jacksonville +3.5. Easy money. And the last team that I like this week is a team that's been kind of winning me money since Daniel Jones has started, and the New York Giants. I hate the Giants in general as an Eagles fan. They've been our biggest rival probably the last 15 years. But until we play them, I'm going to keep riding that Daniel Jones money train. I loved them last week against the Redskins. I thought that'd be a blowout, and it was. And somehow they're at home playing the Vikings, who are a team just ready to implode. Kirk Cousins stinks. He's a fraud. He's at best an 8-8 quarterback, as he's always been, and somehow getting that money. Stephon Diggs wants out of the team. Kyle Rudolph doesn't like it. That team's just going to fall apart. They might have a decent defense, but I'm going to believe in Daniel Jones. He had 2 turnovers last week, but I think he's going to do enough. I don't know if I would do money line to win, but I think at worst they lose by 3. I even think the Vikings are a terrible team. I don't know why everyone's just on their jock, but I'll take it. I'll go with my Giants. I think they have a good shot. You know what? Screw it. I think they're going to win outright, too. I'm not going to money line it, but I do think they'll win outright. And as long as Vegas keeps forgetting about them, I'm going to keep betting on the Giants. They've been winning me money. Giants, with Daniel Jones, have been winning me money. And the Colts, up until last week, have been winning me money. So let's stick it. We're going to keep riding with our Giants. +5.5. I like that. So let's continue it on. Come on, Daniel Jones. So we'll do a quick recap. I'm bringing a picture of my dog in to hopefully bring me some luck here. My play of the week is the Bears. Really love the Bears, -5.5 over the Raiders. And the 1B to that 1A is both my underdogs. I really like the Jags, +3.5, and the Giants. I think they both win outright. If I would definitely even consider the money line for both. But let's just take the points. The Jags +3.5 over the Panthers. The Giants +5.5 for the Vikes. Can root for Daniel Jones. Can root for Gus Minshew. Fun guys to see the root for. And the Bears, that game's in London. I wish it was a little earlier in the day. But I'll be at the Eagles game while all these games are going on, so I'll have to watch the scores on the scoreboard. But let's go Bears, Jags, and Giants. Let's win us some money.